Hi everyone, we're at the Goodwill in Visalia, California, and we like coming to this store because it's right down the street from my son's high school, where, as it turns out, Kevin Costner also went there. It's a balmy 111, so let's go in and stay cool.
As soon as I walked in the store, I couldn't believe it, but they had this beautiful set of Haviland and Company Limoges. It's the arbor vine pattern, and I thought I was going to get it. I almost had it in my cart, and I was really inspecting it because pieces like these need to be in very good condition. They did have some damage to them. Some of the gilding was rubbed off, and there were a couple of spots where it was very rough. They wanted $5 a piece for these, and I wasn't confident that I could resell them for much more than that. They were really stunning though, weren't they? So with a heavy heart, I moved on. I thought they had this Thanksgiving area sectioned off so nicely. Don't you think so? I was looking at this little loaf pan that I thought could have been a Ray Dunn one, because I have one that's really similar, but this one didn't have any sayings or words on it, so I left it there. I did like that turkey basket. It was so cute. I do have a lot of Thanksgiving items at my house, a lot of Thanksgiving decor, and I don't need any more, so I wasn't sure I wanted it for that, but I wonder if I should have gotten it for resale. I looked at that drip glaze bowl thinking it could have been Hull or McCoy. I was keeping my fingers crossed. But it was actually, I think, a reproduction because it does not have any of the spider marks on the bottom that vintage glazed pottery has on it. And also, it was lighter than you might have expected it to be. Good vintage pottery has a good weight to it. I found several of these geese and blue ribbon jars, and they're like the little canisters, and I have some in my home already. I love them. I think they're so adorable. And I was really contemplating bringing a few home with me. So I put at least 2 of them in my cart to think about it. They did want $5 a piece. So I really had to think about it. And I was a good girl and I only took one. This green vase was a little bit perplexing. It felt as though it was plastic, but I don't think it was. I think it was glass, and it may have even been a Fenton. I'm not positive about it. It does have that Fenton fluting on the top, and it had such a beautiful design, beautiful lines. The one I found online that looked exactly like that had gilding and painting on it, and this one, all the gilding and painting had rubbed off of it, but I still contemplated it. It's still beautiful, but my husband and I kind of fought about this one. All the items that we have shipped lately have gotten broken by the delivery companies. As much as we packed it up with bubble wrap and everything else, it's gotten broken. I thought this Ray Dunn cookie jar was so cute. It's a gnome, obviously, and they wanted $10 for it, and I was really considering it. I checked it over really well, and ultimately I did find a chip on it, so that solved my dilemma. I had to leave it there. My mom and I have a tradition that every year we give each other really warm socks for the winter and for Christmas, and I couldn't pass these up. These were mucklucks, and they were so soft and squishy. I had to get those. They are brand new, so I felt confident in getting those. This was another beautiful piece of Limoges china, and I'm sure it was the same person that donated the other pieces, donated this one. I just think that if I would have bought it, it may have sat around for a long time in my inventory. I thought this little soup mug was adorable. It's for a a bus driver gift. It was 25 cents, so I thought I'd take a chance on buying it, and we'll see how it does. It's just so cute. We found several Disney mugs, and we thought we'd check them out to see how much they're actually selling for online. And the store wanted $5 for them, and that's pretty close to how much they're selling for online, so it wouldn't have been a good purchase. This was a very pretty Spanish plate by Artesania Alvarez, but they wanted $5 for it, and it was really filthy and a little damaged, so I decided to leave it behind. I found this adorable butter dish, and I couldn't put it down. It was too cute. It's in the shape of a kitty cat. How can you go wrong with that? And it's by a company called Joy Room. I think it's Chinese, but when I looked it up online, there were none available. And there are none available. So I decided to pick it up and put it for resale. That was such a cute ho 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 red Ray Dunn mug, and it even had the original sticker, which was so unusual. I've never seen any like that. And I put it in my cart, and the store wanted $5 for it. This was such an adorable Molly Hatch measuring cup, and they wanted $10 for it. I couldn't do it. But it was so adorable, wasn't it? Sadly, it was also very crazed. This was such a pretty mug, and it was only 25 cents, so I decided to get that too. This was an adorable Minnie Mouse lighted cup, and I don't typically pick up plastic anything. It was just too cute to leave behind. They wanted 25 cents for it, and the design was all Minnie Mouse in different Halloween costumes, so I decided to take a chance on it as well. Thought this could have been another Limoges piece because it really looked similar, didn't it? However, it was Bavarian. This dish was made in Peru. Isn't that unusual? I never come across any dishes or anything that comes from Peru. Please make sure to like and subscribe. There is no cost to you for subscribing, but it does help out my channel. This was a nice IKEA glass canister. I was really tempted to get it, and I was looking and looking for the price, and there was no price on it. This store will not sell you anything without a price on it. I was actually kind of sad because it's brand new, so I thought that would have been a good score. Cast iron pans were the inexpensive cheap ones from China, so I decided to leave those there. Had they been one of the US ones, I definitely might have considered them. These Mickey and Minnie cups, again, were so cute. However, the store wanted $5 for them a piece, and that's how much they're selling for online. That grape dish that you see sitting there is an Arthur Court wine bottle holder, and it is beautiful. It's really good quality Arthur Court. However, I already have one in my eBay store, and it is not getting much traffic for some reason. It's not that expensive in my store, and yet it's really great quality. I don't understand it. This was a very nice Noritake pitcher. It was very faded for some reason, so I decided to leave it behind. This Disney cup had the same issue. It was completely faded out. I'm wondering if they put both of these items in the dishwasher. How fun this was. This is a Quidditch mug, and that went straight into my cart. The best part is that it was 25 cents. Contemplated that Harley Dude mug. It was a nice big mug, and people who have motorcycles, especially Harley Davidsons, are very passionate about their motorcycles. Wasn't that piggy cute? I think that's called Peppa Pig. I liked that Thing 1 mug, and I was looking everywhere for the Thing 2, but none was to be found, and they did want $5 for it. I think most of the mugs were either 25 cents or $5. Really liked those Mickey sweatpants, and they wanted $9 for them, and they were just that in-between size, little bit too big for my grandchildren and way too small for me, so left them there. I found another set of socks to think about. Look at this huge piece of amber glass, and it's a compote, I believe. We thought that we would look that up to make sure that we weren't leaving something wonderful behind. Those Funko dolls are kind of cute, and we could not figure out who they were supposed to be, so I'm not that familiar with them, and we decided to leave them there. For the first time in a long time, we filled up the cart at Goodwill. And the last thing I found was this Disney Villains travel mug. I'm so excited about it. It's one of my favorite finds of the day. Stay tuned for the haul, and I'll show it to you up close. Hi everyone, we went shopping again, and I wanted to show you the haul that we came home with. So I'm going to start, let's see, where should I start? I'm going to start on this side. I really liked this cobalt blue cup. It is so pretty. I love the cobalt blue color. It's by a company called Brushes Hand Painted Stone Mite KIC. And it's a good quality name brand. All the snowflakes are elevated, and the dots too. And also, I think I got it for 25 cents. So if you can find it for a good price, it's worth your while to get it. I even like these dots on the handle, which I thought were a very cute touch. It's going to be perfect for the winter time, and it'll make a lovely display piece. I also found this, which I don't know why they put the sticker right over the design, but they do, and it's a very, very sticky sticker. So it says it's from Harry Potter. It's Quidditch. I think it's a Quidditch game cup, and it is very, very dirty in there, but I think with a magic eraser I might be able to get all those utensil marks off. So we'll see. But for 25 cents, I figured I could take a chance. And then I also found this, which is a Target little ghost mug, which I thought was so adorable. And again, 25 cents. And I have seen these sold recently for like $15. So that would be a nice profit, actually, if I can get it sold. So that would be nice, and there's no damage to it at all. It's a little dirty, but no damage, and I will be cleaning it out really well. So this I found as I was leaving the store. In the counter was this anthropomorphic little figurine of two little anthropomorphic mice, and they are just adorable. I think that it is somebody's art project or home studio kind of thing. I think this was a base and they painted it, and I think they did a really cute job. Look at that. So adorable. Aren't they cute? And I think these will be just such a fun addition to my decor, and I think that they're so well done. So anywho, got those. And I don't typically pick up items like this, but I did pick up, I did purchase a pair of gloves a while back for the snow or really cold weather, and I found these and they're brand new. It says it's a 2-pair pack, so I think maybe both are in there. I'm not quite sure, but they do feel very squishy, so there might be another one in each of these. And I thought I could give it to my mom for Christmas because it's a thing. These are our stocking stuffers to each other, because she loves warm socks and I do too when it's cold. So I thought these would be fun. I did pay $4.79 for it. A lot of the items were either the 25 cents or $4.79 and above. So this one was $4.79. But I got it. They're cute. They have these anti-slip thingies on the bottom, and they are a good name brand. These are Mucklucks. So anyway, got those. I also got this, which was it. You know what it is? It's a whack-a-mole game, a dinosaur whack-a-mole game for my grandchildren, and they love dinosaurs, and they know most of the names of them. It's so funny. Oops. And I think it's really cute. I think it's adorable for them. They're gonna have so much fun playing with this. And it does work. Let's see.
Please select language. Please.
It's very noisy. But it does work. And I don't typically purchase plastic items. This one I couldn't leave there. It was 25 cents and it was just so adorable. Look at Minnie. Isn't that cute? It's so whimsical, and I thought I would just bring this home and see if I could put a new battery in it, because it is battery operated. I think this part at the bottom glows, lights up. And so I'm going to wash it thoroughly and disinfect it, and it'll be ready to sell. This I thought was so adorable. Look at this. It looks new to me. It does not appear to have any damage. And you know, the best thing about it is a new or relatively new item. I paid $4.79 for it. There's no damage to it, and it's a little kitty cat. I couldn't say no. I love cats. I thought this would be a cute, adorable, very unique kind of a butter dish that I think it'll sell. Isn't that cute? And I think it would be perfect for any cat lover. And then I got this, which I couldn't say no to. I love it. I love it. It's all the Disney, well, most of the Disney villains. Isn't that cool? And I took the lid off. It does seal really well. But here is the lid, and here's the inside. It's an insulated coffee cup, I guess. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming it's for hot beverages. But it was $4.79. Isn't that cool? And I saw one, well, I saw one or two selling for quite a bit of money. So for $4.79, I thought I'd take a chance on that. And if I can't sell it, I will keep it because this is so cool. Look at this. And I also got another one of these. I have one that I found recently while thrifting a couple months ago, or a few months ago. $4.79 is what I paid for it. It looks very, very clean, and I couldn't say no to that. I tried. I kept it in my cart for a very long time, deciding do I take it or not. But at the end, I couldn't not bring it home because when we were first married, we had the glasses that were like this. And so it just brings back good memories, and it's so cute. I also found this, which I thought was so clever and really so sweet. For 25 cents is what I paid for it. Isn't that cute? And that would be so sweet for somebody to give to their bus driver. And it's a soup bowl cup, and it looks vintage. It looks vintage. I'll have to do some research on that to see when it came out, and I'll try and put it up on the screen if I find it, but this is so cute. So got that, and then I got this. The research I've done is that it is a cow or goat horn, and it's, I believe, Chilean, and they carved it. Look at how they carved it. I can't even imagine all this work. Look at how well that's done. And here's even this. Can you believe it? And it's a real horn, and I paid $4.79 for it. But look at all that detail, all that work on it. It's amazing. On a horn. And then this I found, it is Noritake, and it is stoneware, and it's very heavy, but I liked it because it goes with my Franciscan Madeira bowls that I keep them like this with the paper towel in there so they don't get damaged in my cabinets. But there's the tag, the Franciscan, and I got these at the half off sale at Salvation Army when they were having their Thanksgiving or Black Friday sale, and I got these. I believe I paid $3.99 for the pair, and then it was half off, so I got them for $2. $2 for these beautiful, and they are so heavy. They're the Franciscan Madeira bowls. And look at that green and brown stripe there. I just love these, and I keep them in my cabinet for salads, for whatever I want to use them for. And you can see that it has the little spider prongs that they use to set this on, so when they glaze it. And aren't they beautiful? So I thought that this would go beautifully with them, and it does. Look at that. And I know it's two different lines, two different brands. This is Noritake and this is Franciscan, but wow, look at that. You can combine items and they will look stunning together. And then finally, for the open house that we're having for my son and daughter-in-law, I suggested, because it's going to be in the middle of summer, in July, and it's going to get very, very hot here, I thought that I could just set this out here on the counter with a fruit platter, and we're going to try this out. My husband tried it at the store, and it did work. It rotated, but we don't know if it heats up. So we're going to try it out before, sometime soon, before the open house, and make sure that it works. But we paid $15 for it, well, $14.27 at Goodwill, and this is what it looks like in there. I haven't even taken it out or looked at it really. I just took the sticker off, but here's what it looks like. It has the little fondue forks at the bottom, and then this cone thing I think comes off, and there's the rotating thingy. I know nothing about these. I've seen them at weddings and receptions and parties, but I've never had one. Tried to do it myself, so we'll see how this works. And if we can get it to work beforehand, I'll show you how it works. But yeah, this will be so much fun. If there is a fondue, a chocolate fountain at any party I go to, I'm usually right next to it because I love sticking my fruit into the chocolate and eating it. It's so yummy. So that'll be fun. I'll let you know if it works. Hopefully it does. Fingers crossed. So that was our shopping trip. I thought we got some really cool stuff. I am so impressed with this horn thingy. We'll see what how it does. I expect to sell it, but I like to purchase things that I would not mind having at home, and I usually do decorate with the items that I do purchase, whether they're selling or not, because I don't know if they're gonna sell, and I want to enjoy them before they do sell. So I have them out for decor, and at any rate, these are the items we got. So super cool. Thanks so much for coming along with us and for shopping with us and enjoying what our finds, what we find at the store. We go in not expecting anything at all. We just go and see what we can find and see if we can find some cool stuff. And we usually do find at least one item that we bring home. So thank you so much again for watching, for commenting. I love hearing your comments and saying where you are from and what thrifting is like for you and in your neck of the woods.
So leave me a comment down below if you can, and I would love to see it. I do answer all my comments, so I will answer you, and we can get to know each other. I love it. All right, take care. Bye-bye. If you like the video you saw, click on this one next.